our little shindig here on Cold Steel 3. Pardon me real quick as I put this little video in my little playlist because I like to always list my plays. I don't know what that means either, but what I do know is that we're in business. Okay guys, let me give you guys a quick little update before I tell you what's going to happen here. This is going to be a shorter video because well, remember that appointment I mentioned in my last part that was very short? Well, basically I was getting the Pfizer shots for the whole pandemic in my left shoulder here. I got my first shot today and like early in the morning. So for a few hours now recently I'm starting to feel slightly a little type of way, but that's just sometimes when I get the flu shot I tend to sometimes get sick from that too afterwards. So believe it or not, I'm a little bit under the weather, but despite that I just got one water bottle here. From what I've heard, when I get my second shot for this Pfizer shot thing they're calling it, I'll get a badge. I'll be sure to show it off to you guys just for the heck of it, most likely. But I had to wait for 3 weeks though before I get my second shot. So yeah, the things I do. But anyways, how this like nothing gonna really affect me per se. Like assuming that I won't be like knocked out for the next day or whatever. I'll probably make another part as well because the next part is gonna be the climax of this night for sure. But for this part, in particular, we're just going to talk to every single student on this floor. We're going to interact with some story events here and there. But from my understanding, I have to walk back to this doorway manually to start the climax or the build up to the climax for this night. So without further ado, let's talk to Mrs. Cheeks here, because SpongeBob. Man, all these dishes were just great. And I feel like I got this wall of mucus building up in my mouth. So I hate to sound gross here, but that's just like this has been happening to me ever since about 2 or 3 hours ago. Put some water on my controller. Oh well, this is my old controller anyway. Burying my controllers in my phone. Plus most of it hit my pillow anyway. And yeah, they really were. Anyways, rare that I'm able to get my hands on such high quality ingredients, but I tried to recreate the flavor once we get back to camp. The sauce is the main dish, for example. I wonder how you can get such a deep flavor. Well, I did get a slight hint of Lotus. Lotus, huh? That must mean American honey. That's amazing, Freddy. Thank you. All in a day's work. Well, like, if he's a wild child, he tasted different ingredients in the wild. Like, he probably knows what a lot of stuff tastes like. Well, I guess as far as the game's concerned, we learned all we're ever gonna learn about Freddy for this game. I'm working on honey, I start to get some for me. Or you could just get some yourself, because if Stark was able to, my cord got caught beneath my pillow. But if Stark can, go out and get some permission to go out into Crossville, surely you can? Hey, what's up, Frester? And to be honest, I was hoping for a dish with a little more ambition. Something provocative. Something challenging. Oh well, I'll just let it go this time. Like what? What, like otherwise we're gonna flip your shit? You're on the phone with the... Well, the only people I can see her be on the phone with is the RMP, or the Intelligence Division, who I used to always occasionally just mix up. Or thought they were the same organization, the RMP and Intelligence Division. That back in the first game. But anyway, Otina, what's wrong? Oh, instructor, I was just receiving my periodic contact from the intelligence division. The Iron Bloods and the intelligence division are two different things, right? Because still, I think the only Iron Bloods that are part of the intelligence division is her, Millium, most likely, and Lecter. I don't know why I had to think about his name for a second. Alright, unexpected. Okay, apparently Claire. Not only are they not in the tower, they're not even in Crossbow City anymore. That's a little worrying. Oh, well, that's probably for another arc to worry about. And what was it? What was it even okay for you to tell me that? They didn't say it was confidential, so it's probably fine. Well, you're the son. Well, you're the son of their leader. So even though it's confidential, like even if you were breaking a rule, Reem, like you could just tell them, "I'm the Emperor's." Well, he's not the Emperor, but Osborn might well be the Emperor with what he's been able to pull off, from what I've seen in these games and from what I've heard in the previous arcs. So, but main point is I feel like nothing should be off the table for Reem besides maybe certain plot elements relating to him in the fourth game, as far as foreshadowing goes. But otherwise, though, like the intelligence division should have a lot of their stuff available for both Reem and Osborn. Anyway, but this morning, hey Ali, Una, oh Leonora. Hey baby girl, even though Altina would never say that. I mean, man, today really wiped me out. Oh, you're talking with someone. Yeah, you walked over here. You didn't see me with my tacky yet cool looking outfit? Oh, it's no big deal. Go ahead. I get out of your way. A friend of mine gave me a gift card not too long ago, earlier today. So I used that to get myself the PS4 version of Dragon Quest. So maybe at some point I'll probably do like a playthrough of that. Sorry, button instructor. Well, Leonora, I think. Oh, what's up, Austin? This is gonna be a relatively short part today, just throw that out there. And Leonora, fighting alongside Chief Tio, riding orbital bikes, taking down cryptids. Sound like those special ops missions are as action-packed as ever. I don't know why, y'all. Like, am I the only person when I first saw Leonora that I would imagine her to have some type of... I feel like I expected to have a Southern pirate's accent. Like, I don't know why, but like, I guess like the green hair and maybe the yellow eyes reminded me of Texas warmth or something. I feel bad for my future self when he had to react to these old videos. Anyway, seriously, just hearing about all the things they're doing has me exhausted. Well, I have Crom Solace with me, so I'm fine. But all you did impressive things too. Just not cool things. Anyway, the class A did survival training and class 9 did comms training with the orbital net. Good job, everyone. I'm surprised Altina cares enough to even say this, so that's character growth on her end. Anyway, you too, thanks. Anything else? Compared to how she was before, Allie's become much more approachable. True, true. And probably thanks to you and the rest of Class 7. And her sister. I enjoy talking with the other members of the swimming club. I'll not explain it, but it's a different feeling from when I'm with Class 7. Oh yeah, I guess there are, yeah, cause like Freddy and Sandy, they're part of the cooking club. Maya and Kyrie is part of the Eastern club, and Muse is probably somewhere being Muse. Anyways, what's up, Stark? Alright, the supply team had to use the orbital network for today's exercises. It was actually pretty tricky. But at the same time, it feels like there is a lot of untapped potential there. Well, either way, it was a pretty good lesson for me. Good for you, Stark. Oh, by the way, I heard Wayne's really been put through the ringer today. Well, I think it'd be more surprising if Wayne wasn't put through the ringer. Like my boy Wayne always gets into some funny shit, but hey, my boy have a good chip on his shoulder, essentially. And not that this is the first time it's ever happened. I guess you could call him Thor's ultimate unlucky student. Let's see. The game came out in 2000. The game came out in 2017. I forgot what year Danganronpa come out, but I feel like they're kind of remind me of Danganronpa because I never played the Danganronpa games because I don't really care for visual novels and I don't care for reading. And let's just ignore the fact that I'm playing. I played 3 so far JRPGs on camera that have a lot of reading in them. Let's just ignore that. But anyway, the Danganronpa thing, at least the first game, it has this thing where they pick from a pool of students the ultimate ladies man, the ultimate fat guy, or other random stuff like that. They pick students like that to attend the murder mystery school apparently. But it'd be kind of funny if this was a reference to that, because Danganronpa was a Japanese visual novel. I can't imagine that being American. Anyways, Wayne, talk to me, please. Phew. The survival exercises today were really tiring. I am kind of struggling a little bit with voicing these characters because I watched this channel called the Bittersweet Gamers, and they had the best let's play of Shadow of the Cold Steel 3 out there, and I just have the urge to try to mimic their attempts, but I'm trying to make my own voices for my characters because this is my Wayne. I love the voice of their Wayne, but I love the voice of my Wayne. I'm sure this will only make sense to anyone who watches a lot of playthroughs of the same game. Anyway, survival exercise is tiring. I stepped on a snake, got chased by bees, and stared down a wild boar, and no one from my class fucking helped. Part of it was my carelessness, but how lucky can I be? Honestly, it was really scary. Well, I don't see any bites on you, so I probably say you got a strong pair of legs. Because otherwise, I think the bees and boar would have killed you, my friend. Especially if no one else helped you. And why does this always happen to me? But I won't give up. I'll use it to temper my soul. Well, I will say that Wayne is one of the most entertaining NPCs just to talk to occasionally, just to see what type of misfortune he gets into, because he has perseverance and he doesn't get depressed from his misfortune. So yeah. Alright, let's go talk to the baby girls here. So you met Prince Oliver when he was visiting Liberal, huh? What was that like? Well, I can't really go into the details, but wait, why can't you go into the details? Oliver don't seem like the type of guy to keep things secret. Anyway, everyone pronounces it Olivier, but I pronounce it Oliver because I had a pet parakeet named Oliver that was spelled just like that. So I'm just re-explaining this like I always explain why I pronounce Prince Oliver as that. Cause if his nickname or if his alias is Olivier, wouldn't that mean that his prince name is Prince Olivier? So anyways, Prince Oliver is very talented with an orbital gun, and his art saved us a bunch of times. Oh, and I heard at one point he drank a whole bottle of expensive wine without paying in order to get thrown in jail. I think that might have been how he met Estelle and Joshua, because I seen a nutshell video of the first Sky game, but even without that context, I could personally believe it. But what? Why would he do that? I suppose he's just the adventurous type. Haha. It's not like Tia knows the prince pretty well from their time traveling together. That was before I was created as a character, and I'm just breaking the fourth wall like I always like to do. Anyways, anything else to add to this? And talking about liberal really like this really takes me back. I want to see everyone again. I don't think they ever showed liberal so far, counting the fourth game. I don't think they really showed liberal at all in the 4 Trails of Cold Steel games. Just pretty much Erebunia and Crossbell, which I guess is a part of the Empire now. But anyways, let's keep on rolling. People always call Prince Oliver the debaucherous prince, even though that he's treated like an actual prince. But I never realized how big a part he played in liberal. I feel like I respect him even more now. Well, Tatiana, take it from your instructor, where I say that like sometimes, hey, at least he did most of the heavy lifting to establish the world building for us. And then with Tatiana, and then be like, instructor, what are you talking about? Oh, don't mind me, honey. I'm just being a main character. Okay, have fun. All right, baby girls. Oh, instructor, I was wondering, what's up? How was your talk with Governor General Rufus? Well, he's an asshole. There, that was pretty much it. It felt very productive, but also completely unproductive. At first, I guess I can see that, but like, no, like, but Rufus answered the question. So like, even though Rufus may be an asshole, and sure I may have the hindsight of why he's an asshole, but hey, at least he answered my question. So at least I don't feel like punching him in the head yet. I'm gonna be real mad at him later in this in-game night, which I'll probably be doing tomorrow. But for now, though, we'll keep on rolling. Anyway, he may be my friend's brother, but things aren't ever easy with him. Sounds like he's a tough nut to crack, even for you, instructor. I kind of wish. I wish there were like from what I've seen in the 4th game, like I was expecting Rufus to be a little bit jealous of Reen. I feel like Rufus won't be like the surrogate son of Osborn, but Reen is like his actual son. I always thought that there was gonna be like a little bit of a thing there, but from what I've seen so far, that Rufus don't really give a damn about Reen. Ever since the annexation, a day hasn't gone by where we haven't heard his name. When I think about it, he really is an amazing person, and just as terrifying. Well, at least you have enough sense to be respectful of him, at least, because whether you like him or not, like, he is the Governor General. Anyways, especially considering that most people in Crossbell don't have any resentment towards him. But you, Reen, you're a different story because you're the main character, so bullying you comes with the territory. Anyways, it's not really my place to comment on that. Well, Reen, I paid $60 for this game and all your other games, so it is my place to comment as far as I'm concerned. My main takeaway is that shit is super fucking Crossbell. That's my comment on that, Una. Don't worry, I'm not mad this time. Anyway, I was surprised about the princess, not to mention your wonderful little sister. I think at this point is where Reen and her click because she's the older sister, he's the older brother. I think her seeing like Elise really helps their relationship as far as Una being willing to trust Reen. Anyway, yeah, she was the cutest thing. Yeah, she can be pretty tough to deal with at times. I will admit, she's grown into a beautiful woman, just like her mother. I wonder did we get to see Baron Schwarzer or his mom, or yeah, basically his mom. I wonder if we get to see them at all during this game or the next game. Because I know between this chapter and the next chapter we're gonna hear a letter from him, but oh well. Tell me about scaring sleazy guys. That sister complex of his is worse than I heard. Where did you hear about his sister complex? That's what I want to know. But maybe that's worth an extra point or two. Sorry, what were we talking about again? That time you went to Michelin with the SSS. There was an accident on the horror coaster, right? Oh, you know what? I think I rode that ride in the fourth game because I'm playing the fourth game on the Switch. Right, yeah. See, Ellie can't stand anything that's even remotely scary, so she's been going on for ages. You can really tell how much she loves the SSS. Oh, she's having fun. Let's just let her talk it out until she's satisfied. If you guys engaged her out of nowhere, unless maybe they saw that she was distressed, and then they walked over to her and tried to get her mind off of things, they'd just be like, "Hey, girl, talk about the SSS life." Anyways, alright, with them around, I guess I don't really have to worry about Una. As long as nothing bad or extremely bad happens tonight, she'll be just A-okay. And she got scared by one of the ghosts, and thanks for cutting yourself off, Una. And she's really talking a lot today. I'm glad that she has her energy back. You and me both. When Una talks about Crossbell, you can see her eyes sparkling. I'm a little relieved. Okay, so I talked to... Okay, not you two, right? Yeah. Oh, no, I haven't even... Okay, hold up, y'all. Let me talk to my boy Randy and baby girl here. There's so many damn baby girls. Like, I feel like there should be a way I should differentiate between them. No, I never really mentioned this in the previous parts, but I like how when Green's facing a certain character and like he's facing slightly away from them, his head does follow the character that he's able to talk to. Anyways, you two. Man, that was a serious feast. Really hit the spot. Only thing that would have made it better is a nice cold one or three. Oh right, I heard you two went out drinking together. I'm a little jealous. Can I come along next time? From what I remember, they never fulfilled their promise of seeing a drunk Toa. Cause I probably more likely I think it'd be funny to see a drunk Toa just being like slightly. I wonder what she. That way we could really see what she really thinks of being swamped with work all the time. Cause I don't get how she functions as a normal being. Anyways, next time, yeah, sure. Even though you look like you're a 15-year-old, you better have your ID. You better have your ID badge out at all times. Since apparently we care about underage drinking in this world. But I'm a little surprised. I didn't think you were much of a drinker. I'm a lightweight, I admit. Which means you tried it before. But I'll have a social drink from time to time. You know what? I tried to have a social drink myself back when I was divorced at the very beginning. But I remember drinking my first sip of alcohol at a bar, and I was just like, yeah, no, like maybe it might be my autistic taste, but I tried a few different drinks here and there throughout the past year now, and yeah, I think apple juice and water is my main things. Maybe if I'm feeling a little bit frisky, I might go for ginger ale. But anyways, I bet you're a real wild drunk, man. I'd love to see that at least once. I can picture it now. Our serious little Toa turned man-eater. Just add booze and she's chasing down all the younger guys. What? No, I wouldn't do that. Well, how you're blushing, Toa, it really makes me wonder. Just nod and smile, Rain. Oh, anything else? Nice to see everyone relax a little. Well, not for Michael, I'm sure. And I know we can't afford to let our guard down until this is all over, but just not healthy to be on edge all the time. Which is a good counterpoint. Like, there has to be a balance. Anyways, agreed. All we can do is try to give people the chance to unwind. Oh, that's the last of my water. Let's hope this shot don't screw me over for the rest of the night. Anyway, since I can't drink, maybe I'll have some dessert to make up for it. Randy, you're going to eat again? Hey, as long as I don't stuff myself so full I can't move, I'll be good. You should have a bite too, while you can. You don't get food like this every day, you know. Thanks, but I think I'm good for now. I used to have a maid in my dorm that cooks the best food all the time, so... Plus I'm the city hero, so... I'm used to people spoiling me. Alright, homeboy, homegirl. Seems like the clubs are starting to hang out together. Yeah, like, are you guys are oddly just group by your clubs? I guess Muse left early, being Muse. It's fine, I'm sure she'll be back soon enough. Anyway, do you try the dessert that just came out? If you haven't had any yet, you should really try some. Will do. I'm impressed you didn't say anything about being a proud Erebonian man, or saying how sweets are not for men. Every single dish tasted amazing, truly worthy of the VIPs. The dessert was wonderful too. I'd love to have another mission like this. Maybe we will? I don't get to have such a luxurious dinner like this outside of special occasions. Like Maya said, I'll need to savor every bite. Aren't you like, a noble? Oh well. Let me just check. Well, Rufus, your vending machines suck. Okay, homeboys. Anyways, I'm glad to see Prince Oliver and Princess Alphen had the change. Outside of the fact that she's becoming ever more beautiful, she certainly is. Even though I've seen Elise wield a sword, don't tell me that somehow she's Alphen's answer to having a Vander throughout the years. Cause even though Elise is good with some of her crafts from what I remember at the end of Cold Steel 2, but like from what I've seen, Elise is no Vander. I feel like Kurt is more of a good bodyguard than Elise. Is that what Elise's purpose is? Yes, due to my family service to them. Though I wasn't anywhere near as close to them as my brother was with Prince Oliver. If I was, I could have noticed Prince Cedric's change. Kurt, if you put it that way, I'm in the same boat. If I had paid more attention and not simply comply with the government's request, instructor. But like Prince Oliver said, we need to look out for him now. Prince Cedric is smart. Not really. You should know that better than most people. Yes, but I also know that he's a little bit of a dipshit sometimes, instructor. I shall do my best to look out for His Highness. That's the spirit. Even without my knowledge of what happened in Cold Steel 4 by that time, in the ending of this third game here, like just seeing this little bit of Cedric we saw already, I could just tell that he's like I would just assume that Cedric was gonna be the final boss of a chapter at some point. And he's about to do something really Osborne-ish. And in any case, limiting ever that won't change anything. That said, I do wish Sydney would settle down a bit. What, the hoggy about girls? I wonder if there's any way I can meet Princess Alphen. Kurt, can't you use your connection somehow? That's a nearly impossible request. Even if I could meet her, I wouldn't want to take you with me. God, come on, Kurt. Sydney's his usual self. There's be a way I shouldn't sneak in though. Well, you do that though, definitely arrest you. Poor Sydney, I guess. The turbo down here. Right now, at least. Okay, you know what? Like, just in case you can't tell, after we're done here, we have to go back to this door. So, I might end the part when I get to this doorway. Anyways, Rock Band guys. You know, all things considered, this is actually not that bad of a view. Something about seeing these buildings in a certain way, it reminded me of the lock formation of the structures inside the palace, the bank palace in Persona 5. Anyways, Gustav, one of y'all. Okay, get a swatch. Okay, get a swatch of this, you two. I was thinking about that, like swatch, but he said like watch a load of this, I guess. And if it doesn't inspire you, motivate you, if it ain't rock, then I don't know what is, baby. When you say that about everything, it really loses its impact. I do kind of understand what he means this time, though. Growing up, I always thought the view from the Oregon mine was pretty stunning, but I've never seen a cityscape like this before. Well, at least this is a good experience for y'all. To me, this is just like the view of the establishment of the man, the complete opposite of rock. Wait, did he bring us all the way over here just to tell us that? Honestly. Well, how you are, I'm surprised that you, like you guys just said no in the first place, so that's all on you, dear. Seeing all these doorways with these ribbon things, it really makes me wonder was this place fully explorable in the Crossbell games. I'm assuming probably. I kind of wish that Ring could talk to Vivi, cause I bet Vivi's in there. I see Ash. Seriously, we're not listening to the word I said. Oh, baby girl. All members of the mass media need to go on standby in the room until given the go-ahead. I'm surprised that you just don't arrest her. Well, it's not like I was trying to sneak up on the inspection team or any of the VIPs. I wanted to see if I could get a little interview with a member of the security team or maybe the branch campus. Oh, hey, you're from the RMP, aren't you? Chief Instructor Irving? Think you could tell us about... That's quite enough. I thought that's where you were, Vivi. I can only imagine Michael just whispering to Ring, like, Ring, help me. You know her? I can take it that means that she's one of your schoolmates. I take it that she's one of your schoolmates from the main campus. Why would you assume that? Like, wouldn't it make more sense to assume that she's well, for one thing, I figured that all the students that were on the Courageous in the second game were publicly recognized, but apparently not. But even so, even with that off the board, like, why can't you just assume that she was a Airbunny reporter I was helping out on a side quest or something? Like, why would you just naturally assume that schoolmate? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that she didn't pursue that angle. She was like, hey, I used to be part of SWORD, so let me interview some of the students. Yep, I'm Vivi with the Imperial Chronicle. Were you trying to get an interview without saying your name or who you were with? Anyway, I graduated just last spring alongside Ring. He's my lover, so you have to get through him to get to me. Fine, Schwarzer, I'll leave her to you. Tell your friend to follow the rules. He'd be handsome if he wasn't such a hard ass. Well, this is a serious military operation. So I feel for Michael. Like, I see both sides here, so I can't be hard on my boy, despite me knowing how he's gonna be in the beginning of 4. Well, I don't disagree, but he's right. Yep, you should follow the rules here. Worst case scenario, you might get kicked out or arrested. I feel like worst case scenario would be that you get arrested for possible treason and trespassing. But yeah, I guess I was just hoping I run into a member of the inspection team or one of the VIPs. I'm surprised that Reem doesn't just be like, look, I'll give you whatever scoop you want as long as you stay away. Anyway, McDowell's absent, and I couldn't get a hold of his granddaughter, which I believe is Ellie. Oh, so that's where you went, Vivi. How were you allowed outside? Because if she wasn't allowed out here, then you're not allowed out here. But then again, I guess he'll pull her back, so just take her with you. And Vivi, we're supposed to be working together. Don't run off on your own like that. I mean, it'd be bad for you if you barge in somewhere you shouldn't and got kicked out, right? Well, why does it sound like that she actually regrets what she did? Fine, I'll just sit quietly till the interviews. Bye for now, Reem. Keep sending me those landscape shots, but let me know if you find any juicy info you can share with me. Yeah, guy. can certainly learn a thing or two from her when it comes to energy. But she said something about not being able to get in touch with the McDowells. Aha. Well, let's talk to everyone here. Alright. Anything on your end? An unguarded doorway. A perfect place for a reporter to come and go. Or for Ash to come and go. Of course the elevators are out of order. Then why are they guarding it? Damn, the emergency stairs seem pretty well guarded too. I guess my only option is to fake being sick. I'm actually pretty amazed how you'll just blurt out things like that while one of your instructors is right next to you. I guess because since I'm a main character, I encourage you to speak out loud whenever I'm near you. Hell, well by this point I figured I could just buy you off. So how about it? Help me get out here and there's something in it for you. So I keep joking around and get back to the room. Damn, I'm sticking them up. Why would you assume that he's joking? I'm so bored. Can we just get a single maid up here or something? Should probably check her out. Is that the reason why? Anyways, any interactions? I wish we could hear her say something in there at the very least. Anyway, Michael, your input. See, those reporter ties, I just don't know how to deal with them. Well, be the man in charge and shoo them away. A while back, I was forced into an interview with a reporter from the Crossbell Times. Watch Michael just be some generic, no-name person that was actually part of an interview. Well, considering their jobs, I guess they can sometimes get pushy. I hope you talk to your friend about this. Well, at least she's Erebonian, right? I try to look at this as a half glass full type of thing, Michael. I mean, yeah, she said she had enough too. No, she didn't. But we can pretend. Oh no, just as I thought. Hey, love to see you again. Someone talking in the emergency door. Maybe I should check it out. I'll leave it. Let's see here. Okay, no one else has anything else to say. Well, basically, I think as soon as this conversation over there is done, I think that Reen will be forced into I don't think they're gonna give you a free moment. Actually, let me check the Beer Sweet Gamers real quick. I turn on my volume real quick. I'll look at the quick video and see if you get any buffer time, because if so, I could bump it, because obviously Muse is over here. But like I want to see if her bullshit would just force me into the next series of fights. Because if so, that is not what I'm directly aiming for. Let me see here. But yes, I love everyone's reaction with Pablo just wanting to rock, and like with Freddy being able to tell all the taste of everything. Like, wow, I really love these branch campus students. Okay, yeah, just like I thought. Like, yeah, like as soon as you start the stairway thing, it'll lead you right into the next series of events that will lead you right to the boss of the night. So, with that in mind, well, guys, this has been John Brown here. Like, comment, subscribe. I see you in the next part whenever I make it, and we'll get to end this lovely night, in-game night. And then we'll see why Una became my favorite character and became one of the most endearing characters in this whole game. But anyways, love y'all. Take care. Later.